All right, hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to upload your files for 3D printing, and then specifically how to email them over to me or send them to me through Schoology. So first off, I'm showing you on the desktop version. The iPad version works exactly the same. So your parts list over on the right, if you right click it or click on the three dots next to it and then click on export, the file type that you'll want to first give it a good name, right? So I'm going to put my last name. I'm going to call this test1, just so I can keep my files organized. The file format, it probably defaults to a para solid. That is not what we want. We want an STL. Next, you can leave this as binary. Units, set it to millimeters. If you do anything different, it's going to show up in a really funky size and I'll have to modify. Units or millimeters. Resolution, set it to fine. And then lastly, the options you want to download it. So just press OK. It will download the file. If you're on an iPad, you'll have to specify where to save it. It'll just save it and just say on my iPad. So for me to test the print, go to Schoology. There is now an assignment that's called 3D print testing, very large. Please upload the file that you just made there. Now, if you would like to test your own prints and you have a computer, we're going to use a software called Prusa Slicer. Now, if you're on an iPad and that's all you have, you can stop the video here because I'll slice it for you. But if you're on a computer, you can download this yourself and see how it would slice. So you can download either Windows or Mac, download like you would any other software. It'll look like this, and when it first opens up, it will show up with this configuration assistant. So for this step, you can just say, next. This is my printer, the MK3S with a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. Just check that box and hit finish. Only that box. It'll probably try to check the mini because that's their newest printer. I don't have one of those. Only that box should be checked and hit finish. Now then, to import your part in, you can click on this block here. You can open the file up and there's the print. And now from here, I'll show you guys in class what you can do to modify your print to make it work better for you. But if I just slice this as is, let me actually lay it on its side so it's in its best print orientation. So I only need support material on that little lip. So let me put some supports on the build plate. The infill, I'm going to leave it as 15%. That's going to be our standard. It's not very complicated, so we'll print it with speed settings. Oh, and I got to turn my supports back on, back to 15%. All right, when I slice this, so we can get an idea of the weight, this would take 90 grams of filament. You can see it in the bottom right. Remember the weight constraints for our prints and what's allowed. I believe for the speaker it's 150 and for the fidget it's 100.